Hey guys, it's that time again for the new cards of the new set for set 23. So I'll be demonstrating to you guys how to play the Zamasu and Goku Black leader. This deck is pretty tricky, I would say, because it interacts on your opponent's turn. So you want to be able to play the cards correctly in the correct sequence. So this leader has the inbuilt. Doesn't have an inbuilt win condition, but one of the Z battles or the Z extra cards in the deck, I'll show you guys right now. This card right here, which is called the Project Zero Mortals Reaching Fruition. This is a card that reduces its cost to 2 if your opponent has 4 battle cards in play. And they have to be the original owners of those cards. So if they stole cards from you and they have 4, it doesn't count towards the reduction cost. So this is a card. This is a deck that allows you to pretty much end the game on turn 6 if your opponent has no battle cards in play, because if your opponent has battle cards in play but not enough to reduce the cost to 2, then by turn 6 you can play this card. And if your opponent doesn't have any battle cards, or if there are no other battle cards in play other than Zamasu's, what happens is your leader is able to gain the following skills until the start of your turn, which means that the auto is going to be saying players without a god card in play discard all copies of their hand at the start of their opponent's turn. So since you're playing a god deck that plays or spams out Zamasu's, you're gonna have you're gonna have Zamasu's in play and not Goku Blacks. Goku Blacks can be bottom decked using one of the Zamasu's in play. Goku Blacks can be bottom decked from your board by bottom decking using one of your Zamasu's that pretty much open the board for you or clear the board for you, so that you only have Zamasu's in play, and then you're able to activate activate main of the Project Mortals to be able to discard your opponent's hand. So this deck has a lot of ways to remove battle cards, and so you're going to be able to remove a lot of your opponent's battle cards, even ignoring barrier. So this deck has a really good removal tool, and so I can see this deck being a very good leader going forward. So I'm not sure if it's going to be tier 0 or tier 1, but definitely going to be in there, either or of those brackets. So we're going to shuffle our deck here, and we're going to draw our 6 cards. So your leader reads all your multicolor Zamasu's and Goku Black cards in all areas, including your battle area. So you can combo away your Goku Blacks and your Zamasu from your battle area, and they get a -1 combo cost, and they have a -5 combo power. So this allows you to have sort of like a more lenient deck building with being able to include a lot of the multicolor cards that normally have combo power that are 10k. However, it would be reduced to a 5k combo power, and then it would be combo for free. So you have that really nice ability to be able to combo really nicely. This is one of those decks that like to use quote-unquote pseudo-arrivals, being able to arrival guys onto the board and then be able to play from that. So our opening hand here seems okay. So we're looking to get the 5 cost Zamasu, because that's going to be our alternative awakening condition. We are looking for that card, but even though the leader is able to search the top 5 cards of your deck and be able to add a Zamasu or Goku Black to your hand, you're able to do that and then add a card to your hand, add a Zamasu that you need from your hand. So that's mainly the target for this. So now we're going to go into the gameplay. We're going to selectively mulligan. We're going to mulligan away our Zamasu. We're going to be mulliganing away this Goku Black as well. We just need the cards that allow us to start the game. And we only need 1 copy of this because we're going to be able to use the Z charging. The 7-drop card. So this card here is one of the cards that allow you to play the 7-drop from your hand on top of this card for 3 energy. 2 greens and 1 colorless. By using this ability to play the 7-drop from your hand on top of him, the 7-drop has the ability to, I'll just show you guys. So the 7-drop over here allows you to KO all of your opponent's battle cards with an energy cost of 7 or less, ignoring barrier. It'll negate the skills, so this allows you to do really well in the mirror match, because the mirror match is going to be flooded with indestructibles. So you're going to have to find ways to clear the indestructibles, and this card is going to allow you to do so. And then when you're able to play this guy on curve by paying 3 energy, then you can eliminate all of your opponent's battle cards that have 7 or less cost, ignoring barrier, and then KO them. So this allows you to use your Zero Mortals plan, Z extra, to be able to win the game as quickly as possible. So there is a time limit to the deck. It does have an end goal, and this is going to be your end goal, is to play the 7-drop and then be able to clear all your opponent's battle cards, and then have the only side of the battle card that allows you to play. So we're going to play in the gameplay now and then see what happens. So we're going to shuffle our deck, and then we're going to draw 3. And then we drew the Goku Black here. This Goku Black here can be comboed from the drop area. by placing himself from the drop area into the combo area. And then, so what you want to do is be able to use the backside of your leader here to discard him so that he goes to the drop area, and then you can draw 2 cards. So this generates you a +2 because the Goku will be able to come out of the drop area. So that's what you want to do with this Goku Black. So we're going to fold him back on the front side, and then we're going to start the game here. Okay, we have our life out, and now we want to be able to charge our Zamasu. So because this Zamasu here ignores energy exhaust, which is really nice, all the 5 drops, I believe, are the Zamasus that can ignore energy exhaust. So you're going to be able to charge this guy on the first turn, and then subsequently on the next turn you can actually charge Zamasu the Eliminator. This allows you to have 2 blue and yellow energy as a multicolor. You'll need I think you'll need a total of, yeah. So we're going to do that. We're going to pay the 1 energy here to play the 1 drop that we have in our hand. And this is going to look at the top 5 cards of our deck to be able to look for a yellow God card with the energy cost of 5 or less. So most of all of the God cards are yellow, except for this Goku Black. I don't think he's a God. He is a God. So you won't be able to search for him, but you can search for the 5 drops, which is what you need in order to start the game. So it looks like here we don't have a Zamasu on the top 5. So we're going to add this Goku Black here. This Goku Black allows us to combo from our drop area. By comboing it from our hand. So when you combo this card, you can pay 1 green energy, and then combo up to one of your Zamasu or Goku Black from your drop area with the skills negated, and then you can play this card from your drop at the end of the battle. So this plays itself so that you can bottom deck something. It also has the ability to be able to bottom deck one of your opponent's battle cards on your opponent's turn. So if you combo this card and pay the 1 green energy, you can play this guy and then be able to bottom deck. So this acts as a way to control the board, even in the early game, so long as you are able to combo by paying 1 green energy. We don't have a green energy currently, so we do need to find the Zamasu that costs 5 that is also green. The one I'm talking about is this one right here, Building a Utopia. This Zamasu here is one of those cards that allow you to energy exhaust for free. So you can charge this guy for ignoring the energy exhaust. He's going to provide the green energy, and he's also going to help you draw cards, as well as being able to KO. Actually, be able to switch one of your battle cards, your opponent's battle cards to rest mode. He also has an interrupt too, where you can pay 2 energy, 1 green, 1 colorless, to be able to bottom deck or KO one of your opponent's battle cards with energy cost of 6 or less. So, but you have to pay 2 green, and then you also have a total of 2 or more green or yellow cards in your combo area. So it's going to be very tricky to pull this off, but I think we can do this. So we're going to shuffle our deck here, and then we're going to add this to our hand using our Zamasu, and then we're going to pass. On our opponent's turn, most likely we're going to take the damage. This is not one of those decks where you want to combo and then play a Z extra so they can help you awaken. We're just going to be able to take the damage here. So we're going to take the damage here on the next turn, and then we're going to take our turn again, and then we're going to draw, and then now we have 2 Paragus in our hand, so we're going to charge the Zamasu as we pretty much foretold. We could charge green energy because we want to be able to play the green energy, but I think this guy here is one that you can play easier, so we're going to have to find another copy of this Zamasu if we want to awaken this turn. So we're going to charge this Zamasu here. Okay, so our leader is able to look at the top 5 when he does attack. That's going to be useful for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack with the leader here, and then we're going to look at the top 5, hopefully to find our 5 drop here. So we found our 5 drop here, so that's going to be useful for us to awaken. So we're going to add it to our hand here, and then we're going to shuffle our deck. And then from here, we need to find a way to combo a Zamasu or Goku Black in our combo area, and then we can play this guy for 2 energy. So we luckily for us, we did keep the Zamasu here, so we're going to combo this Zamasu away and then put this in the combo area. Now that we have a Zamasu in our combo area, we can pay the 2 energy here to be able to play this Zamasu here. So this Zamasu here is going to be able to draw us a card if we have a Goku Black in play by bottom decking it. So this is one of those cards I was talking about at the start of the video, where you need to be able to clear your Goku Blacks on your side of the board to be able to activate the Zero Mortals plan, to be able to play our Project Zero Mortals. I'm sorry. So Project Zero Mortals is the plan, is the name of the card. So Project Zero Mortals. Okay, so that's kind of a mouthful. So we're gonna play this guy out, and he's gonna be Z charged. Or what you can do is, since you already filled the awakening condition of this card, you can actually awaken it on mid combat. To be able to draw 2 and then take a life. So this guy brings us down to 7 or 6. Yeah, and then what we can do here is Z charge this guy They're going to take a damage from this guy, and then pretty much you can't use any of his other abilities yet because it has to attack. And the activate battle here allows us to play the 5-drop if we have a Zamasu, if we have a Zamasu with a 5 cost in our hand. We do have one in our hand, so we can actually play it out in the next turn. I encourage you guys to attack with this guy because they're all indestructible anyways, so that allows you to at least put on some pressure. So we can attack with 20 here, and it's really hard to get rid of these guys unless you're playing red, or if you're playing the mirror match where they play the 7-drop. But that's going to be on a later turn. So our turn starts again. Since we're at 15k base here, it's easier to combo out of the attack. So what we can do is combo with this Goku block here, and we're not going to Z charge him. Well, we could if we wanted to, but we're going to place him straight in the drop area so we can use him. And then maybe we'll take a damage from one other attack, and then we'll go down to go to 5 life. Yeah, and then we're going to take our turn again, and then we're going to charge again. We're going to charge our looks like we don't have a way to charge except for this green one. We do need a green energy, and we do need this 5-drop Zamasu, so I'm pretty pensed here, so I'm probably going to charge this Goku here. Okay, so now we have a green energy here, and I'm not sure if there's anything here that can prevent us from comboing here, but hopefully not. So the Goku Black here could come out of our drop area. All we have to do is be able to have a Zamasu, or three colors. Actually, no, we just had to have a Zamasu in our combo area. Okay, so what we can do here is attack with our leader first, then discarding this Goku Black, drawing 2 cards, and then now our Goku Black can come out, but all we have to do is combo a Zamasu. So let's look at here. Let's combo this this Zamasu here because we won't be needing it. So we're gonna hit for 20 here. But before we do that, we're gonna actually combo one more card, which is gonna be our Goku Black from our drop. Okay, so we were able to do that. Actually, we're not going to combo this one because we need a multicolor one. So we're going to combo away this Zamasu here, which is useful. So the old one that came out of set 7 here is going to be able to be providing a blue and yellow energy. So this allows us to combo with him. So we have our third color here, and we haven't used a single energy yet in this combo. So what we can do here is pay the 1 green energy. Actually, we're going to use this first, because order matters. So just an FYI, you want to be able to use this guy first because you need 3 or more colors among cards in your energy, and you do have it. You have the Zamasu here that's blue and yellow, and a green Goku Black. So now you want to be able to use the 1 energy to play a Zamasu 5-drop from your hand. So we're going to do that. We're going to pay the blue and yellow to play this Zamasu here. This Zamasu here allows us to choose one of your opponent's battle cards and with the 6 cost or less and KO it. And on top of that, if it attacks, you get to draw a card and switch a battle card on your opponent's side to rest mode. So now what we can do is pay 1 green and then play this Goku Black from the combo area. And then now we have 2 bodies. Now we can swing only for 20k. Yeah, 20k. We're going to Z charge this after the battle. And now it's our turn again. This guy has criticals, which is really cool. He also has this really weird skill where if this card is placed in the drop area from the Z or battle area, removed from the game. So what you can do here is bottom deck. So it doesn't say that it's going to be placed in the drop area, because with this guy right here on this side, if you place one of your Goku Blacks at the bottom of your deck, draw a card. And it also allows you to restand energy so you can play defense. So it has sort of like a little bit of a restand energy where you can play with Soul Striker, almost like Soul Striker, but it only restands 1 energy. So what we're going to do here is we're going to swing over a critical for 15k. They're going to take the critical or combo off 1 card. Either way, they're going to be wasting 1 card from their hand. And what else can they do here? So then from here, you can use the activate main of this guy to bottom deck the Goku Black, and then you're going to be able to draw a card, and on your opponent's turn, or on the end of your turn, you can restand energy. So you can swing with the 20k and then swing with this guy. He can also rest one of your opponent's battle card and draw a card. So let's draw a card here. So you're able to have like sort of a body that draws you a card every turn. So this makes this leader a +2 every turn because it has the archetype that allows you to draw cards. So keep in mind there's also a limit 1. So if you do have multiple copies of this, you won't be able to resolve all the effects, all the skills that you need. Let's see what else I can do here. We do have this Goku Black here that can combo. We're not going to use it yet. We also have this SS Rose Goku Black, where you can just pay the 1 green energy to be able to play him. I don't have a green energy at the moment, but this is a card that can bottom deck or KO any of your opponent's battle cards. So if you have a 8-drop, if there's an 8-drop side SCR on your opponent's side, you can use this Goku Black to kill it, so that this way you can use your Project Zero Z extra card. And this also allows you to segue into the 7-drop. We don't have our 7-drop in our hands, so that's why we play the Paragus Super Combo to be able to draw into the Paragus. Oh, we do have the 7-drop, I'm sorry. So we do have the 7-drop here, so this Goku Black is going to help us segue into that, or we just pay the 3 energy to pretty much EX Evolve on top of one of these 5-drops. So at the end of our turn, we're going to restand the green energy because we already have blue. We could play Sensu Bean in our deck, but we don't need to, I would say, because we do have enough energy to be able to play our Arrival. We can also play the Eliminator on our opponent's turn, so we can do this. We can do a lot of things. If we had another copy of this, we would have been able to play it. But for the sake of learning here, we're actually just going to play the Eliminator on our opponent's turn. So if they play a battle card with an energy cost of 4 or less, you can pretty much bounce it back. If they already have a battle card, you can rest it using Zamasu and draw a card. You can do a lot of things. This is a really bad top deck, but this is a Saiyan card that allows you to make it so that your opponent wastes cards if they want to attack. And you are a green Saiyan leader because this is a Zamasu Goku Black leader. So you're able to at least use this card if you need to. Okay, so we're going to combo away. So we're probably going to take the damage here because we want to go to 4 life, right? So we can use our Paragus Super Combo. Then we're going to do something like this to draw 2. Warp this because we don't need it anymore. We already have it. Z charges this card. Okay, so pretty much our turn starts again. And then we drew another 5 cost of this, so we could play this guy, and it is a once per turn, not a limit one. So if we have multiple Goku Blacks, we can actually use his ability multiple times. So, which is why we don't need Sensu Bean, like I said before. So let's see what we're going to charge here. We're going to charge. Let's just charge another one of this because it does ignore energy exhaust. So we're going to charge this. So like always, in case they have a blocker, we can attack and then rest it and draw a card. So we can do that. What else can we do here? We do have our Z extra cards as well. So let's see what we have. We could play this guy out here for if you have 3 or more cards among all your energies, 3 or more colors, you could play this guy for 2, and then 1 Z energy. And also it gains blocker until the end of your opponent's turn. If it attacks, you get to combo a multicolored Zamasu. So this card can be good. It just costs 2, which is really expensive. Okay, so we do need to find a way to get the other cards. What we can do is attack with this card, and then throw away one of our Zamasus. So I guess we can throw away this Zamasu here. Draw 2. Okay, so we drew 2 more. This deck does have access to Aegis, so this is one of the cards that has Aegis. Another card that has Aegis is this one right here, which is the old card called Fuse Zamasu Exterminating Force. And nicely enough, if you use the Aegis ability of this one, you get to draw a card. And this is kind of like the Bojack that got banned I think a couple of years ago almost. So it allows you to restand your energy, draw a card, and also switch one of your opponent's cards to rest mode. So this is a really good card in this deck to be able to EX Evolve for 4. But we're not going to do that. We could play our Deviant Tenacity, which is our 7-drop, to clear the board for 3. So we're not going to play this Goku Black, and the reason why we don't want to do this Goku Black is because it requires a green energy, and to EX Evolve with this guy, you need a green energy. So what we're going to do is find a way to get this Goku Black into play. So to do this, we need a mono blue or a Zamasu or Goku Black card. So I do have 3 Z energy, so I can play this guy. So we can attack. We can play this guy because we do have 3 Z energy for 1 blue. So this card is going to allow us to bottom deck one of our opponent's cards, so extra removal. We're going to be able to draw a card, and then, or actually bottom deck one of your opponent's battle cards. Attack for 20k. We can use this Zamasu here to bottom deck this to draw a card. So this way, at the end of our turn, we can restand. Now we're going to pay the 3 here to EX Evolve on top of a 5-drop. So now we have this guy. This guy is going to be able to clear our opponent's battle cards, and it also has double strike and 30k, and indestructible. So a lot of keywords there. So now we can attack for 30. So it looks like with this leader, I just read it, you're unable to play a Zamasu with 5 costs from your hand on your opponent's turn. So that's all. What we're going to do is restand the green energy. I think we can do that, right, with this? Yeah, we can restand the green energy. Okay, so it looks like we're going to restand the green energy. On our opponent's turn, what we're going to do is we're going to combo this card right here. And then he's going to be a 5k combo. And then he's going to combo a Zamasu or Goku Black. We're going to combo a Zamasu. So now we have the 2 colors. And then we're going to pay the green energy to do so. So at the end of the battle, he'll be able to play himself out and bottom deck one of your opponent's battle cards. Yep. And then, so we're going to do that. We're going to bottom deck. We're going to Z-charge this card here. We don't need it. And so we have a way to remove battle cards on your opponent's turn. Paragus to survive. Then we're going to warp a battle card. We'll warp this Goku Black. We won't be needing it. And then what we can do is combo this Zamasu as well. He's a 5k combo. And we also have, 2 colors as well. So there's a lot of way to put 2 colors on in the Z energy. So we do that. Actually, we want the Zamasu. We'll Z-charge the Paragus. Okay, so we're going to pretend now we survived, and now we can play our Aegis cards. This guy can ignore energy exhaust if our leader is Goku Black. So there you go. So now we go to 5 energy. We still kind of starve on the green energy. So we could have charged this guy because he's energy exhausted. Okay. We forgot to draw with this guy when we did an attack, so we're going to attack with him. I do play this SCR here because this SCR is searchable. It's also a Goku Black, so it allows you to search it. We haven't attacked with our leader yet. This guy hasn't attacked yet because I want to demonstrate that I was supposed to draw. Okay, so we have our 7 drop. Hopefully they don't have any battle cards. If they do have battle cards, we can clear it. We can also pay 5 energy for this guy. It's going to be hard to play this guy actually because I need 5 mono energy. So yeah, let's charge this guy instead. So we're going to charge this guy because it's really hard to play this guy. Okay, so we're going to attack here. We're going to discard like normal. We're going to draw 2. Okay, we drew another one in case we want to EX evolve again. Yeah, we haven't reached our turn 6 yet to discard all of our opponent's cards, but we can technically play something like, yeah, we can combo this Goku Black here, pay the 1 green energy to combo Zamasu from our drop. So we can do something like this, although we need a green card. So we can combo this Goku Black here for free. So now we have a green card. So now we could play a 5 drop if we have any. We don't have any 5 drops. Okay, whatever. So we're going to pay the 1 blue energy if we want to play this Goku Black to draw a card, bottom deck something. Oh look, we have this guy. So we drew into something. So we can play this guy for 1 energy using this guy. This guy is going to allow us to attack for another 20k, I guess. So we need to pay the 1 here. So we paid 3 energy so far. We can also pay 1 green energy to play this Goku Black. So yeah, we don't have a way to bottom deck these guys, so we want to be careful playing these guys out because these guys are all Goku Blacks, and we don't have the beginning of destruction in our hand, so it's gonna be tricky to play this deck. So we're gonna Z-charge this guy, play this guy out, but we do have a large board presence, which is really nice. We have a bunch of 20ks, double strikers, criticals, draw cards. We have a lot of firepower. So we technically don't even have to activate the Zamasu here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's any other way I can demonstrate this to you guys. If they don't have a battle card. Okay, so I just realized this card right here requires 4 green energy. So it's going to be really difficult to play this even on turn 6. So I think the main things that people are going to do with this deck is not to play that card, but to play out all these really strong battle cards that have indestructible and allow you to draw cards and restand energy. So I feel like this card or this deck, Aftermath thought, is that this deck is a Aegis deck. It can play Aegis, but it doesn't have to lean on it because it plays this Goku or this Zamasu here to restand energy. We do have SCR for extra combo power, but it looks like that's going to be our game plan for this deck. So maybe you guys should play Sensu Bean then going forward. I haven't used this guy yet, but he's pretty much, if you do play him for 2 energy, he does block and he also combos. So I think that's all I wanted to go through with this deck. Yeah, there's not much I've demonstrated else. Yeah, that's pretty much the gameplay. The deck is, Aftermath thought, it's going to be pretty toxic for the game, especially because you pretty much gatekeep a lot of different decks to be able to deal with this archetype because it does have the indestructible keyword. A lot of their battle cards are be able to be played for really cheap. And so having the indestructible tag makes it so that if your deck doesn't have ways to naturally remove indestructible, then it's going to be hard for your deck to do well, especially with this particular archetype being able to be very good as well as being energy efficient. Is really hard for you to play a different deck unless your game plan is to play red that plays minus abilities. But other than that, if you play the mirror match, then you can crack all the cards with. You can pretty much crack all the cards with indestructible using this 7-drop here. So yeah, there's not much else to say. The 7-drop does not have the ability to remove this Aegis because he is a 9-drop. So that's another thing about this deck is that if you play this card, if this card out, it's really hard for you guys to remove this guy. So if you're playing the mirror match, I believe this card is the one that shines in the mirror match because he's a 9-drop. But other than that, it puts on a lot of pressure. So not much else to say. It plays on your opponent's turn. It plays on your turn really well. And you can bottom deck to draw cards. You can bottom deck your opponent's cards. You're always board clearing, so your opponent never has a board. So I can see that being a really high meta relevant green leader. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'll do another one in the future for the Trunks leader as he is the next green leader that I want to cover. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.